Good morning,
Morning, sir.
everyone. Good morning.
Morning,
Good
sir.
morning,
Good
everybody.
morning.
Happy
Good
morning.
morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
everybody.
Happy good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good day.
Well, happy morning to all.
Good morning to all. Happy morning, Master Chandra and Master Madam, Vani Madam, everybody.
Atma Namaste.
Good morning, sirs.
Good morning.
Good morning from Bhutan.
Atma Namaste. I'm from San Francisco.
Wonderful. Morning once again to everyone. A great afternoon and a wonderful evening. Welcome to those of you who are joining for the first time. We are on a 40-day program where every day we come together and meditate together as a way to form meditation as a habit. Every day the session is different. There is meditation which is common. Then we have various things that we understand, we learn, we share, we interact. Yesterday, we understood that our body, the way we are conditioned the body, the feelings and emotions of the body are essentially what is driving our outer reality. Our environment conditions our body, the people, the things and places. So there are these thoughts and feelings and emotions, the memories in the subconscious mind, the feelings in the conscious mind, and emotion in the body. All of these things together. Every time we see a trigger from the environment, like a barking dog or like somebody who has always been challenging you, any environment that is a trigger and immediately pulls a body to be into that same emotional state. And so immediately we trigger off a certain level of thoughts, and then we are in a cycle. And as a result, we continuously produce the same thought and feeling, and as a result, we continue to have the same set of experiences in our life. The whole practice of meditation is to reprogram ourselves with a higher thought, with a life supporting, expanding thought and feelings. Because on average, more than 80% are negative, unwanted, anxious, fearful thoughts in our mind. That's the research. So this whole meditation practice So our meditation practice for the next 6 weeks. What's going on? Why is this? So this meditation practice is all about, we still have identifying what we have in our subconscious. Identify what we have in our mind and then reprogram those thoughts, those behaviors, those habits, perceptions. We do this by regularly practicing meditation to empty ourselves, empty the mind of unwanted, unnecessary thoughts, and then we also continuously go on learning higher wisdom, supporting wisdom every day from various leaders, various participants of their own experiences and specific topics and subjects that I will also be discussing. We heard in that video, if some of you had seen, experience from various meditators who have been in these programs. And then I'm talking about various benefits that are there, bound to happen. The meditation practice that we are following is Anapanasati, a breath mindfulness meditation. The goal of the meditation is to empty our mind of these thousands of thoughts that we have. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. When we observe our breath, the thousands of thoughts that are there slowly start coming down. Gautama Buddha discovered this technique, and Patriji, founder of Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement, has been popularizing this technique for over 40 years to millions of people. And I've learned this technique from him. And then I've been practicing significantly. And so we will practice once again today this meditation. And then we'll understand the experience of meditation. Those of you who made a note of any of your experience, we'll talk about them after the meditation. But before that, the process of emptying mind is by observing the breath. And that is called the Anapanasati, breath mindfulness meditation. So this will be central to our practice for the whole 40 days. But during research, a team of doctors, what they've discovered is that our heart has a brain, a set of neural connections. A brain is nothing but a whole set of neural connections. A heart also has a brain. And every time heart goes into a heightened emotion, an elevated emotion, an emotion that makes us one with somebody else or someplace else, makes us one, makes us drop a difference with that other person. These are called elevated emotions, where we don't feel any difference. We don't feel separation. We don't feel that. What is separation? If you have grudge against somebody, if you have anger against somebody, frustration, if you carry guilt because of certain things with somebody, then you are saying fundamentally you're different, they're different. So when we feel certain heightened emotions of things like love, compassion, gratitude, kindness, care, bliss, appreciation, joy, these are all the emotions which are heightened, which make us become and feel one with other person or other place. We carry this notion, Chennai is very sultry. It's very hot. I just cannot be there. There you go. We have a separation we carry that thing in our mind, in our block, that I cannot be in Chennai at all because it's too sultry, too hot. Whatever that we made up of. New York downtown is just crazy traffic. No way it can be there. We made it up. So we separated. So when we have heightened emotion, we'll come back to what does it mean? If we separate, what happens? If we separate, what happens? We lose opportunities of life. Yesterday, we briefly touched upon this idea that quantum physics is saying that everything is infinite. Everything is energy, and there are infinite possibilities and opportunities in that field, because everything that you and me and all of us are waves of possibilities deep inside. And then with an observation, we become matter. It's always been said that what we experience as outer reality is illusionary reality. There are many more realities, and the realities are caused based on how we think and feel. Our observation collapses the reality. So there is this quantum field, which is that whole greater emptiness and energy. And when we empty ourselves fully of all thought, and then when we withdraw our attention of all thought, that means we withdraw attention of all the matter, the play, our body, our environment, and our past. So we start experiencing emptiness, and there are these various opportunities that are there for us to experience based on our intentions. Intention is a thought and feeling combined, married together. So when we separate ourselves, then we block various possibilities and opportunities from that person, from that thing, from that place. If you keep somebody away from your life, they may be a messenger of some of the beautiful things for you, but you just don't want to take it. We filter. And so we are the ones to lose an opportunity. But the nature of the universe is that our experience of life, other way to say, our experience of life multiply when we are becoming one with other person. When you have a gratitude notion, when you have a joyful idea of a person, then you naturally are willing to talk, willing to share, willing to experience things together, isn't it? It's common sense. Only when you have a joyful notion of somebody, then you're wanting to work together, wanting to spend time together, wanting to travel together. All of them will multiply our experiences. So becoming one with somebody or something is called an elevated emotion. And when the heart goes into that heightened state, they have discovered that our brain quickly goes into coherent state. Heart heightened a coherent state, it's called. When we are in higher emotion, the heart is very, very beautifully functioning. It is functioning at the same level of your heartbeat. If it is a heartbeat is 70 and it is doing mostly all beautifully at the 70 coherence. If it's 60 for you, it'll be there at 60. When we have anger, frustration, all this guilt, all kinds of emotions, lower emotions, then our beat is going up and down and very erratic. And when the beat is up and down erratic, our brain is also erratic, not coherent. Brain coherence and not coherent. So having heart in a heightened emotion. This research is done by an institute called Heart Math Institute, based out of California. They continue to do a lot of research. I'll share some more as we go along, little bit more they've revealed recently, understood. But it's needless to say that when we can keep our heart in a heightened emotion, then what's happening is brain is behaving coherent and brain is slowing down also from a very high fluctuating thoughts. It is slowing down and is cooling off. Our goal of meditation is to cool down, slow the brain down. There are various frequencies of the brain that I'll talk about tomorrow, and frequency of thoughts of the brain. And when you want to get creative, when you want to experience more, when you want to be insightful, solution oriented, we need to be in a creative mode. That means we need to be in a slow down mode of the brain, not in this heightened activity of the brain. Then we have less opportunity for creation, less opportunity for solutions. And so the meditation is slowing the brain down, and this heart elevation is also slowing the brain down. And this heart elevation, they also discovered, when you elevate the heart, there is a gland behind the heart, it's called thymus gland. The thymus gland is responsible for core immunity of the body, producing a lot of T cells. And so what they discovered is that the more the heart is in coherent state, our T cells are working. I mean, the T cells production is happening quite significantly well. So meditators are developing lots of immunity when they're able to be in a coherent state. Our brain coherence, we naturally have great feelings, heightened emotions. Heart coherence, which is an active mind process, is also bringing our brain slow down. And as a result, we generally are in a good emotional state. And we are in a good positive emotional state, then this Glands are working great. There's best communication happening. This is scientific discovery. And as a result, greater immunity and slowdown in the brain. And there is more, which we'll talk about when you do this, when you keep our heart, when we keep ourselves in heightened emotion, then of course there is more benefits. We'll understand them as we go along. So we will do this process called heart elevation every day before we go into this anapanasati breath mindfulness meditation. So the heart elevation is an active mind process. So we do this by keeping our hands on a chest area, single hand or two hands, right? Just gently. And with your eyes closed, specs removed, we take a slow, long breath for the initial 2 to 3 minutes, right? Slow, long, steady breath, relaxing breath, all right? Just take very relaxing breath, right? As you take a relaxing breath, I want you to put your attention on this heart center, right? Put your attention on heart center. The goal is to feel your heart, which is beating all the time. Feel your heart. And then as you feel your heart for the initial few minutes, feel it, feel it, feel it, 2 to 3 minutes. And after that, you recollect an emotion at a moment or a memory from your past where you are, experience enormous love, experience enormous gratitude, or experience enormous kindness, or joy, or appreciation, or if you had a blissful moment in your meditation in the past, bring up that memory. Bring up that memory and then relive that memory. What does it mean? Just relive it, just recollect it. When you recollect it, you feel great, right? So if it is a strong emotion, then you will be able to feel it up. So feel that emotion. So by bringing up the memory, then we are naturally becoming good, right? A lot of times we dream about future, then we feel great. So it's really that. We are dreaming of a past event, or those of you are already on your way to creating a future, manifesting with deliberate creation, do bring up your emotion of your future, that event and experience that you wish to have in your life, as if it's already happening for you, feel it, right? So we want to do that, feel and recollect and then remember and then relive that emotion for that duration for a few minutes. That's what we're going to do. So when we do that, automatically we are keeping our heart in elevated states, and automatically we are slowing our brain down. That supports our meditation process. So we'll do this for a few minutes in that state with our eyes closed, legs crossed at ankles, eyes closed, hands here, and specs removed, legs crossed at ankle. And if you're sitting on the floor, then you just cross-legged. And then you take a slow, long breath. Don't force yourself with too much of this breathing, or don't hold any breathing. Just slow, long breaths so that you get to feel your heart, right? And then it should be relaxing. And then you're reliving that memory. And throughout the duration, you're keeping your attention on the heart and on the breath. Here, we have the ability to, can one of the hosts please disable unmuting participants, please? I'm not able to do it. So we feel that emotion for the few minutes, and then towards the end, I will say, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. Let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. That time, you switch your posture. Our eyes continue to remain closed, specs removed. Our legs continue to be crossed at ankles. Their hands only. Yesterday we practiced it, and hands only come together, fingers into fingers, and then rest them comfortably in your lap. And then we start observing our breath. When you observe the breath, take any point on the nose, preferably here at the center of your eyebrows, and then observe breath going in and coming out, breath going in and coming out. The root of the nose, tip of the nose, preferably here. But if those you cannot feel the breath by observing here, when you're closing your eyes, observe at that point, breath is going in and coming out. If you can feel the breath there, do it. Otherwise, adjust the point wherever you feel air is going in, air is coming out. Some of you feel cold air is going in, warm air is coming out, right? Doesn't matter which nostril, left, right, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you're breathing long or shallow. all you're doing is, as the breath is going in, just observing that is going in, coming out. Our goal is to be subtly observe it. Don't interpret it. Don't try to analyze it based on whatever science we may know. Is it Chandranadi, Suryanadi? Is it going fast and slow? All that, how many times it's going? Don't interpret it. No analysis, just observing the simple breath. And when we do that, automatically mind becomes empty. And then when we get distracted onto other thoughts, which is natural to happen, when you're observing, you get distracted. So bring back your attention to the breath again. And as you observe, slowly breath becomes shorter, lighter. And maybe initially you might have felt the breath is actually somewhere, the whole from stomach or from chest. Then slowly it'll become shorter, and it'll culminate at this point. You might be able to experience till that point, and that's the time where it totally become empty. Or before itself, you would have forgotten that you're observing the breath, and then also you're going into an empty state. Or the third state is where you've gone into a thought state, where you know it, that you're thinking about your day to day, what to do and all that. Or yesterday, that's the time you bring your attention back to the breath again. Right, friends? So we will do this process together. So we'll do heart elevation for some time. And then I will say, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. That's the time you're switching your hands into this posture and then observing the breath. Music will be there. My guidance will be there to take us into this emptier states. In the meditation of this breath mindfulness meditation, there are two parts. In the initial part, I'm guiding us to be with the breath, empty ourselves, slow down, right? Now guiding in a certain way. As you go into the second part, as we are observing and emptying ourselves of the thought, as observe the breath, mind becomes empty. As we empty of our thoughts, then naturally we are withdrawing attention of our environment, right? Because every thought we have is about our environment, people, places, things, right? It's about the environment and ourselves. So every thought. So we are withdrawing all of the thoughts, so we are forgetting everything about ourselves or about the whole life existence of the material existence. Thoughts are also about past and the memory. So we're going to withdraw those two, right? So we become empty. When nothing is there in our mind, we totally become empty because you lose the sense of total space and time. You forget about there is a sun. There's no sun. In that emptiness of mind where there's no thought, no concept of sun. So there's no concept of light, right? Everything might go away. And so that's called total emptiness. We are in this emptiness state. And that is called the quantum energy field. When we are totally empty, not think of matter, not think of a body, our life, our environment, then we are in a totally empty state of mind. We are one with that existence. That is empty state, is emptiness, is that quantum energy field. When we are totally empty, when we are not with, when we're withdrawing attention on the matter, then we become energy. We are energy by default, which is the quantum field. Only with observation, we're creating matter. So we withdraw our attention off the matter by emptying our thoughts. And so we naturally are becoming what we truly are, is that emptiness. We experience that in various forms. That emptiness contains lots of energy. And so we experience energy in many forms. Body might sway, body might swing, you might have a feeling of swinging, feeling of rotating, or there is a lifting up, floating sensations. Many kinds of things will happen. I'm sure some of you might have experienced it yesterday. I'll ask you again at the end of the meditation. Relax yourself, sit comfortably. Let's go into meditation. But before that, I want us to run a quick poll to understand a little bit about yourself in terms of your meditation practice. So I request Arvind to run the poll. Just have two questions, takes a minute to answer. First question, have you attended one or more of the 40-day programs before? And the second question is, whether you attended or not, how long have you been meditating regularly? Yoga, pranayama, prayer, contemplation are not meditations. What happened, Arvind?
It closed the poll at 362 votes.
So what's the? Can I share the result?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 56%. How many total polls do you have? 360. Okay.
360. Yeah.
Yeah. We should wait at least for two-thirds next time. Okay. So we have 56% said they've attended, 44% first timers for attending this program. And what you're seeing here is about 30% are meditating for more than 6 months, and 60% are less than 6 months. Wonderful. So we have a reasonably mixed group of new and advanced asana meditators. It works well for energy circulation, energy movement. Those who are asana meditators oftentimes are able to go into the emptiness quickly and able to generate lots of energy. When we go into the emptiness or when we are having these elevated heart feelings, our aura, our energy field increases, which is measured through various devices. And so, which is good that everybody benefits. Energy is non-local, non-linear. So with that, dear friends, let's go into a meditation today. Tomorrow onwards, every day, we'll be starting our meditation much early, within the 10 to 15 minutes of the start of the session. And then we close, and then we have the rest of the time for Q&A or some discussions. Relax yourself, sit comfortably with your eyes closed. And we'll also take messages after meditation from Sri Madhavan Nambia, former Civil Aviation Secretary for India, and Sri S.K. Gaisa, if Sir is there, Chairman of the Sterling Publishing. Eyes closed. Relax yourself. Relax your body. It's important that you keep your eyes closed throughout the duration, no matter what. Make a commitment to yourself that you'll keep your eyes closed throughout. Dear friends, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your breath and on your sacred heart. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath for the next 3 minutes. And can you feel your beautiful heart? Breathe more and feel that sacred heart, that seat of all emotions, our primary connection into this universe, into this field. Breathe more into your heart center and feel your beautiful heart, which is expanding all life with its love energy, which is nurturing all life with its gratitude energy, compassion, kindness, and care. I want you to bring up an event, a memory from your life, and relive that memory of heightened emotions of love, gratitude, compassion. And can you fill up your heart center with that emotion? Come on, relive that moment from your past, or bring up that experience from your future as if it's happening for you right now, and feel that emotion inside your beautiful heart. Come on, feel more of that emotions of love, gratitude, compassion, or whatever. The more you feel that emotion inside your heart center, the more we experience oneness with all things and everybody in that experience. We're all connected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. The nature of the universe is to bring order and coherence among all things and everybody, with love, with gratitude, with compassion. Come on, feel the love, feel the joy, and allow to expand that energy beyond your body. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Allow yourself to direct that energy to heal yourself deeply. Allow yourself to radiate that energy beyond your body onto every corner of this planet Earth. Feel. As you feel that emotion, dear friends, I want you to go into a breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. With your eyes closed, specs removed, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. We are going into powerful group meditation. Take any point on your nose, preferably at the center of your eyebrows, and observe your breath is going in and coming out. Be with your breath. Become one with that in breath and the out breath, dear friends. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. Our goal is to empty the mind. Our goal is to merge into the greater emptiness, that quantum energy field. with your eyes closed, fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. Be with your breath. With your eyes closed, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. It is natural to have thoughts. When you recognize that you are thinking, gently come back to observing your breath. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty of the thousands of thoughts. And when the mind is empty, We channelize all the liberated energy into the present moment. We allow our body to function at its natural best. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind as you're becoming one with your breath. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is empty, can you feel any sensations in your body? Can you sense energies in any part of your body? become aware of that emptiness inside of you, all around you. As you have become one with your breath, when we empty our mind, we withdraw our attention of our body, of our environment, of our past, and experience greater emptiness all around. Allow yourself to experience this emptiness where there is no body, where there is no thing, where there is no place, in no time. All emptiness is energy. This is that quantum energy field with unlimited possibilities and abundance of energies. Everything that you have ever experienced or will experience is here in this field as energy waiting to happen into your physical reality with your observation. Stay aware of the emptiness of no body, of nothing, and allow yourself to stay connected to the abundance of energies in this field. If you find yourself distracted or in thought, go back to observing your breath and slowly find that emptiness all around. Become aware of that emptiness. Of nobody, of nothing. On your left side, observe that infinite depth of that emptiness of nobody, nothing on your right side. How far does that emptiness go? Remember, we are less matter, more energy and emptiness. Allow yourself to go beyond your body, to stay way beyond your life and experience this emptiness. As pure awareness. everyone and everything are connected in this field. This is a quantum consciousness. This is your divine self. Allow yourself to stay connected to these energies and experience your wholeness again. The longer we stay as nobody, nothing, the more we experience everybody and everything. Friends, let's express gratitude. Gratitude for living this beautiful life. Can you be grateful to your parents for giving us this beautiful connection to this universe? Be grateful to all your teachers and mentors from your life, from your school, colleges, from offices, who've been expanding our knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to all people in your life, your family, your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, your partners, everybody who've been helping us learn so many things in our life. Be grateful to all the things you use, the technology, the places you visit, your companies, your governments, your institutes that are supporting our life in many, many ways. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, our earth, the sun, the moon, planets, stars, for being an integral part of our life and filling our lives with energy, beauty, and mystery, and more. Express gratitude to yourself, to caring for you, caring for others. And finally, be grateful to this intelligent quantum energy field for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Relax your body. Feel your body. Relax yourself. And then let the autonomous nervous system repair the body. As you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What did you experience? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds to circulate that energy back into your body, and then open your eyes. Okay, that's wonderful. Hope you enjoyed that meditation. I want to know how many of you experienced some kind of heaviness or lightness in the body. You can write in the chat. How many of you have experienced body movements, swinging left side, right side, or swaying, or drooping down forward, whirling? How many of you experienced body movements? If you experienced, yes, whatever you felt, you can say the chat. Wonderful. How many felt like they are floating off or lifting? Why this poll keeps coming up, Arvind? What's going on today? How many have seen some kind of a colors or visions? Wonderful. There's a lot of them. How many felt some kind of, feelings of emotions that you felt? Maybe tears, maybe goosebumps, maybe lots of laughter, or this deep connection. some kind of an intense feeling. Anybody feel? Yes. How many felt, if anyone, has seen some beautiful sceneries? Anyone seen any beautiful sceneries? Himalayas, snow mountains are things that you could never imagine. And finally, did anybody feel that they didn't want to come out of meditation? They want to be in it. They're experiencing that deep emptiness or calmness, peace that you felt you're just merged into something that you don't know what that is, but you're just there. Or you felt beyond body, that you're no longer, you're not just simply the body, but you're something more. All right. Dear friends, all of those that you're experiencing, or if you did not experience, and it is perfectly all right, when we are becoming empty, it's thousands of thoughts slowly we're becoming empty of ourselves. And as you become empty, then we are experiencing that energy. Then that energy can be experienced as simply no experience at all. That means many of you there, and including me, for many days and for years, occasional experience of energy in something like what I was just talked about, but otherwise mostly no experience for me. And so that is perfectly valid. So when we are becoming empty, that energy can be experienced in many ways. One is no experience. So first of all, those who do not say yes to any of what is said, don't feel that you didn't do good meditation. You still are there. Not experiencing anything, but simply be there as a thoughtless is one experience. But some experience all kinds of heaviness, lightness, and visions, colors, and all this. When they come, then we feel, hey, am I thinking? What is happening to my body? And that's why I'm asking about these experiences, right? And when you experience all of those, they're all perfectly valid. In meditation, as we empty ourselves, we are doing 2, 3 things. One, we're experiencing that energy. And so there is that energy where you no longer feel the body. So if you felt your hand did not exist, right? Many people might have felt the hands did not exist, or some part of the body did not exist. That's because it all is an experience of energy, right? What is energy? If you can touch an ice cube, but water to vapor, can you touch vapor? You can't. We know that. So the energy is that it is emptiness, and so you experience the lightness could be, right? So there is that, or non-existence. How many people felt that you did not exist? It would be good to see if anybody felt that way. They didn't even exist, right? So these are valid experiences. Today we're going to send a book in our WhatsApp groups. It's called Meditation is Very Easy. Small book. It'll be posted, and please do please do spend time. It's about half an hour to 45 minutes read, but read that book. All your initial questions about meditation will be fully answered, including these experiences. There are various types of experiences that we go through, and all of them are given in that, so you can relate in case you're experiencing, to feel that it is perfectly fine. Body swingings are fine, movements are fine, whirling sensation is fine, colors are fine. Many people experience tingling sensation right here. It's called the third eye region. We experience tingling sensation here, right? So this is also absolutely fine. Maybe we'll listen in from 1 or 2 people. Those of you want to share, 1 or 2 newcomers, ideally, but of course, senior meditators also can raise a hand. But let's give a chance to the newcomers as being the second day and third days, right? So while you are, it's always good to share, and then we're going to do this sharing continuously every time. And then while we are waiting for you, I request Sri Madhavan Nambia, former Civil Aviation Secretary and IS officer for Aviation Secretary for India, Government of India, and of course many roles in his illustrious career, who has also been practicing meditation for a long time. Sir, your message.
Thank you, Chandra, for another wonderful session. Really enjoyed it. This has been my third 40-day session. And I think I'm able to go much deeper into meditation. And you do this very simple technology with so much of sincerity and mindfulness that all of us are able to absorb it with great ease. Not only do you give us the technology and go through it with it, but you also give us so much of information, knowledge, and wisdom to back up the technology that you give us. And I think that is so key and so important. And I think if we can approach this with some positivity and do it regularity, I think we can really improve the quality of our meditation. I have been meditating for about nearly 30 years with Swami Rama. The technique is the same as that you are teaching. And that is why I'm able to go deeper and deeper into meditation. For example, when you are ending with this entire thing about autonomic nervous system, this was the essence of Swami Rama's teaching. How do you energize the autonomic nervous system by positivity, by affirmation? And that is coming out so very clearly. And I think so many meditators have been telling us about the health benefits, the BP being reduced, the sugar, the mental. And I think I am very fortunate because the last 7, 8 months with the pandemic and staying at home, this was a great opportunity to listen to you because we all have a lot of, apart from the physical issues, the mental issues. And I think this has helped to heal many of these mental issues. And I would request almost all the new participants to take full benefit of this. I would also like to compliment the facilitators and the volunteers who are always there to communicate with us because there are always so much of doubts. So I would like to end by advising all of you to make this part of your daily routine, integrate it with your routine, and use this as a means of self healing. Thank you, Chandra, for the opportunities and look forward to attending this 40-day session. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. That's a wonderful message that Madhava Nambiya sir. It's all about bringing in a lot of positivity to energize that energy system. And great, sir. So thank you for continuing to join us and inspire us. And dear friends, Sheetal, what is Sheetal?
Sir, we have
Yes.
participants. Ravindran, sir.
Before we do that, yes. So Sheetal is a senior meditator from Atlanta, Georgia, will be the host for our program, and I will be introducing some of our facilitators also tomorrow. But Sheetal will be the host in coordinating. And can somebody add spotlight of Arvind and Koti to please? Koti, Arvind, please get added to spotlight. Arvind will be the overall program coordinator in charge in case you had any questions. Arvind also is available. They're all available with their phone numbers and contacts. They're always joining. And then Koti is in a way gluing us all together. In case you're not in any group, if you didn't have any resource or missed something, of course you're in a WhatsApp group. You can ask for it, your facilitator. But where you couldn't, then these are available as common people who are commonly supporting this program. Right? So Sheetal is going to be continuously putting us all together in for exclusive for Ganga, but Arvind is doing this program coordination for us overall, outside, inside, many things, right? And then Koti is handling a lot of logistics. Thank you. And I would like Sheetal to briefly talk about herself and then bring up the first participant who's wanting to share.
Hello, friends. My name is Sheetal and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I have been practicing meditation from past 10 years. And ever since I started meditation journey, my life has transformed to the beautiful beautiful journey, and I am enjoying every bit. And not only my family life, but I used to work as a IT professional. In work also, I saw a lot of benefits with the practice of meditation, and improvements in relationship, and a deep blissful state remaining every day, every moment for me. So that gave me enough assurance that, this is the thing that I need to give it to my friends and family and community, and that's why I am here to assist you in any way. uh, I am very grateful that, Buddha CEO given me this opportunity to work with you closely. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sheetal. Can we have the first participant?
Yes, sir. We have Ravindran. Ravindran, sir, please unmute yourself.
Yes. Namaste. Today morning, I had a wonderful session. I am doing meditation for so many years, but this part of meditation with this type of breathing, really I am feeling that my third eye activated has triggered like anything, and still I am feeling the same feeling. Thank you so much for this wonderful experience.
Wonderful, sir. That's great to know. When we meditate, when we say the third eye, because there is this our sixth glands, many of you know about the spiritual science, sixth chakra. There's a pineal gland inside, and the pineal gland is getting activated. And pineal gland is the one which is receiving a lot of information and signal from the field in meditation. So it's called third eye center, but the pineal gland is there, it gets activated. So that's why many people feel the sensations and many more things from that area, right? So meditation and pineal gland and third eye have a connection. It's not something, but there is a real scientific connection. Yes, thank you so much.
The real feel is it is continuing now also. That is what I want to express in English.
Stay with it. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Next one, Shiva.
Yes. We have Vinod, sir. Sir, please unmute yourself. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. My name is Vinod Ambarkar from Nashik, Maharashtra.
Good morning.
I am retired from a police officer with a honorable president medal. First time joining this your 40 days meditation program, which I have received from Facebook, information received from Facebook. Thank you very much for this kind the instructions given by the youth. And first time I am observing that the third eye, where is third eye? I have read so many books and other media also. The third eye is there, but first time I am observing this, where is the third eye? So thank you very much, sir. I'm feeling very nice, very nice. This is my age is 62, but first time I am observing where is the third eye. Thank you very much. No words to say more. Thanks, sir. Thanks a lot.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Yes. Anybody else? While we're waiting, I request Sri S.K. Geiser, chairman of Sterling Publishing, who has again been practicing, who's been a great inspiration as a book house, which brings so much knowledge. The way to reprogram is by learning. The way to reprogram our mind is by learning, by asking questions. When we observe ourselves that we are exhibiting anger, or we're not spending enough time with family, and then we want to ask that question and say, hey, I want to be a different person. The moment you ask a question, then you are trying to, I've mentioned this, and you're trying to access different parts of the brain to fire differently. When you ask a different question, brain is firing differently, trying to pull different information, right? And as a result, it is increasing your ability to pull different information, so that it's getting more stronger. Or of course we learn, then of course we are again forming new connections. When we form new connections, old connections get weaker. So this is a way we can change. So we got to learn, and then books are a great way to learn. We're going to talk about books definitely a whole lot as we go along. Kaisa, can you please give your message?
Good morning, Ji. It has been a pleasure, and it gives lot of energy when we start our day right at 6 a.m. But to start at 6, one has to get up at 5 or 4:30. It has changed my whole approach to life. Rather, I am getting 2 to 3 hours daily more than what I was getting earlier. This is my third session of 40 days program, and I am enjoying it. And I will like to continue this program, and I will request all the meditators that if you continue doing this, you will have a lot of peace, tranquility, and happiness with you right during your journey on this world. Thank you, Chandraji. It has been a pleasure, and I am grateful to you for all this, what you have been doing.
Thank you, guys. That's wonderful. One clear message from a senior business leader that I've gained time, 2 to 3 hours of time. That happened in my case too. I used to, in IT industry and many industries like that, right, where you just have so much to do always. But I gained personally about 4 hours, sometimes 4 to 5 hours of time extra. Our productivity improves and our sleep reduces. Many things happen, dear friends. And then, so those who feel, where did I get time? You will automatically gain that time. It's an intention that matters. This whole science is fascinating, that when we make an intention, strong intention to ourselves, and then we automatically, the field is organizing itself to support us. And then you will start practicing. So we actually start gaining a lot of time. That happened for me within the 40 days of time, where I've gained unwanted thinking, unwanted thoughts, unwanted discussions, unwanted activities like TVs, which are not necessary for most part. I'm not saying we disconnect away, but most part things unwanted, all of them go away. And then so we gain a lot of time, efficiencies, and sleep. So thank you, sir, for a wonderful message. And anybody thinks no time, please just hang on to it. Like Karthikeyan said yesterday, hang on to it, and then you'll automatically overcome that time barrier, time limitation. Thank you. Okay, we have Coach Rakesh, Canada. Yes, the last one.
Yeah, so Master Chandra, thank you very much. So yesterday was my first session I attended here, and one immediate, the change which I realized is in my sleep. So earlier what I used to do, because I'm an avid book reader, so when you go to the bed, at least half an hour I have to read the book before I feel sleepy. But yesterday, the first time, I went to the bed and I didn't feel to pick up the book, and I went straight to sleep. So this is the first time last 5 years. So I just wanted to share this experience just from one that is touched meditation yesterday, and that gave me that a wonderful result. So this is what I want to share. So thank you very much. This is profound, and being a coach, I'm introducing this. I was doing very lighter version, but I'm going to introduce the longer version to my client and probably to join your program. So this is wonderful and wonderful. So meditation is just like a must for our life. There is no option. This is like a must. Maybe we can skip food, but not the meditation. So that's important. And I'm realizing that peace and calmness, very, very profound experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Rakesh. That's wonderful. Yes, it does happen. Many people start changing from day 1, day 2, but you've been a meditator. So thank you all. Thank you for that. And I wanted to just introduce one more. We are at the hour. We're at 7:30, dear friends. So we will continue to share more tomorrow. Tomorrow will be more on meditation, a little more scientific aspects of meditation. How are these brain waves? What are those various levels of brain waves? And then we'll understand the experiences a little more, right? And this conscious mind, subconscious mind, analytical mind. some of them will understand. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we are doing a little more theory. As soon as the meditation is over, we are discussing, we're understanding more science and topics around it on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, right? And the rest of the days will slowly evolve and unfold. And before we close, and this is Naga Pradip is one of the facilitators for, he's a master facilitator who has been there, has been supporting, has been a great teacher. He'll be there sharing during in your WhatsApp groups and or otherwise handling Q&A on some days. Naga Pradip, introduce yourself.
Good morning, friends. By profession, I'm working as a software engineer in Bangalore for the last 8 years, and I'm practicing meditation for closely 8.5 years now. It has influenced each and every area of my life. So closely, I've been volunteering with Buddha Siva Foundation for over a year, and actively participating in various roles like facilitating and being part of book clubs. So we will connect more in the coming days. I'll be happy to assist you in any which way. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you, Pradeep. Friends, always we're sharing. We will logically be closing the session now. And those of you who want to engage and interact, so today I'm leaving now shortly. Naga Pradeep and then Sheetal will take it forward for any discussions, questions, anything that we have. And we needed to, Rakesh, we need to announce on the research, right? Research. Rakesh, are you there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, friends. Welcome everybody to the Ganga program. So we will be sharing a survey link to in the WhatsApp groups today. We are, as some of you who have been previous participants are aware that we are doing a research study led by Dr. NC from former Dean of Raja Annamaya Medical College. This will help us understand the benefits of the breath mindfulness meditation. And this is also a part of a set of questionnaire which will help you understand your meditation journey, right? So we will be sharing a survey link, and please do respond to the survey. And one of the questions in the survey is about being part of the research study. So it would be really wonderful for you to be part of this study and help us or help the study uncover the benefits of this wonderful technique of meditation. Thank you.
Thank you, Rakesh. Your quick introduction.
Yeah, my name is Rakesh. I'm a IT professional. I'm a delivery director at Cognizant. Been practicing meditation for the past 6 months, over 6 months. And yes, it's been a wonderful transformation journey. Has transformed every aspect of our life, right? And one of the key benefits is about completely being mindful, being in the moment. Only heard about that before, but I think with practice of meditation, realize that it happens. You're living in the moment. So yeah, it's been a wonderful journey, and look forward to interacting with all of you in the coming days.
Wonderful. Thank you, Rakesh. We are doing that research, and Rakesh is pioneering, heading that effort, along with Dr. NC, sir. We'll take sir's message one of the days, and who is the former Dean of Annamalai University. So please do participate actively. Whatever we do is going to multiply 1,000-fold by spreading the message. And that's the idea of this whole research. Thank you all, and have a great day. And we'll meet back tomorrow in 2 minutes after Sheetal and Pradeep can answer any questions that you may have. Thank you all. See you tomorrow once again.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
All right. So we can have some discussion now. Host, can you stop spotlighting?
Bye, everyone. Continue to have your discussions. Thank you.
So whoever has any questions or whoever wants to share, you can raise your hand. One of our team members will unmute you. Okay. So we have a couple of hands. Rajeshwari. Yes, ma'am, you can unmute yourself.
Good morning, Pradeep sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sir, I don't English, sir. I'm Telugu.
Okay, so you can ask in Telugu.
Last time, sir, Chandra sir class attended, sir. That first time. Kailash 40 days ఉంది కదా sir. So అది join అయ్యాను నేను అప్పుడు. అదే ఫస్ట్, ఇది సెకండ్ సెషన్ నేను జాయిన్ అవ్వడం. చంద్ర కలవాలని కడతాల్లో చాలా వెయిట్ చేశాను సార్. సార్ నేను వచ్చేసిన తర్వాత సార్ ల్యాండ్ అయ్యారు. సో చాలా మిస్ అయ్యాను, చాలా బాధపడ్డాను. సరే సార్ క్లాసెస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, 18th నుంచి జాయిన్ అవుదామని జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. సార్ క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అయిన తర్వాత నేను వైజాగ్ ట్రిప్ వెళ్ళాను సార్. అక్కడ అరకులో ట్రెక్కింగ్ చేశాను. ట్రెక్కింగ్ చేసి దాదాపు 2 kilometers ట్రెక్కింగ్ చేశాను సార్. చేసిన తర్వాత అక్కడ ఒక 5 minutes మెడిటేషన్ చేశాను. చేసిన తర్వాత నాకు అంతకు ముందు ఒకసారి నేను కంప్లైంట్ చేశాను సార్, నా డెలివరీ టైంలో కాలు చాలా ఫ్రాక్చర్ అయింది అని చెప్పేసి. సో నేను 30 minutes కన్నా ఎక్కువసేపు చెయ్యాలని గోల్ ఉంటుంది, కానీ కూర్చోలేకపోతున్నాను. చాలా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంది. ట్రెక్కింగ్ అంతా అయిపోయింది. అక్కడ ఓకే కవర్ అయ్యాను. అసలు ఎక్కలేనేమో అనుకున్నా. 2 kilometers అలా ఎక్కుతూ వెళ్ళిపోయాను, అసలు ఏ సపోర్ట్ లేకుండా. ఎలా ఎక్కాననేది నాకు తెలియదు. దెన్ కంప్లీట్ గా టూర్ అంతా కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత లాస్ట్ సింహాచలంలో ఒక 5 minutes మెడిటేషన్ చేశాను సార్. అక్కడ బాడీ అంతా షివరింగ్ వచ్చింది సార్. కంప్లీట్ గా బాడీలో ఉన్న పెయిన్స్, కంప్లైంట్స్ మొత్తం పోయినాయి సార్. ఇప్పుడు ఇంటికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ డే నేను ఇంటికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఒక 5 days ట్రిప్ వెళ్ళాను సార్. 5 days ట్రిప్ లో నేను ఒక 5 minutes సింహాచలంలో చేసిన మెడిటేషన్ సార్. ఇంకెక్కడ అసలు మెడిటేషన్ చేయలేదు. 5 days లో 1 minute కూడా చేయలేదు. ఇంటికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత కూర్చున్నాను సార్. 1.5 గంట వెళ్ళిపోయింది సార్, నాకే తెలియలేదు. ఇంతసేపు ఎలా కూర్చున్నాను. మా పిల్లలు వచ్చి లేపారు, అమ్మ 1.5 hours అయింది ఇంకా లేమ్మా అని. అయ్యో అంతసేపు చేశానని నాకే అర్థం కాలేదు సార్. సో ఆ రోజు నుంచి ఇంకొకటి కూడా ఏంటంటే సార్, ఇంతకు ముందు కైలాష్ సెషన్ లో బాగా ఆలోచనలు వచ్చాయి, వాటిని దాటుకునేదాన్ని కాదనమాట. అర్థం కాలేదు, వద్దు అని అనుకుంటున్నా కానీ మళ్ళీ వచ్చింది. ఈ సెకండ్ సెషన్ లో ఆలోచనలు వచ్చిన విత్ ఇన్ సెకండ్స్ లో మూవ్ అయిపోతున్నాయి. నేను చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరం కూడా లేకుండా అవే మూవ్ వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాయి. అండ్ ఈ రోజు అయితే అసలు థాట్సే రాలేదు సార్, ప్రశాంతంగా వెళ్ళిపోయింది ఆ మెడిటేషన్. సో చంద్ర సార్కి చాలా హార్ట్ఫుల్ థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్పండి సార్. ఐ డోంట్ టెల్ ఇంగ్లీష్. నేను ఇంగ్లీష్ సెషన్ లో జాయిన్ అయింది కూడా ఎందుకంటే ఓకే ఈ రోజు కాదు, ఇంకొక రోజు కాదు, ఒక సంవత్సరానికైనా ఇంగ్లీష్ రాకుండా పోతుందా, అందుకే జాయిన్ అయ్యాను సార్ నేను. సో ఇంగ్లీష్
Thank you, madam.
నేర్చుకోవాలి.
Very
మా
nice.
కనిగిరి బుద్ధ స్కూల్